Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life.
Hats.
Yeah, sir. I'm here.
What was that? Is that the intro music?
My little beatbox or something.
Nice.
I thought I had the microphone. I thought I was going to be
How you
a
going?
singer. Happy New Year. I'm all right.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy
Merry
New Year,
Christmas.
yeah.
I'm not seeing Christmas.
I don't know if we have, to be
Oh,
honest.
steak.
I probably haven't seen
I
you
missed you
since.
at all.
Oh no, I haven't seen you since the last
Is that?
the last pod, the giveaway pod. Actually, I want to ask.
Oh,
I
we
want to
haven't
ask
started
you
the
about
giveaway
that.
pod, yes.
Yeah.
So the giveaway pod, we said in the thing
Yep.
that Terla had 2 weeks.
And Terla hasn't.
Terla has not called. So unfortunately, I think Terla's gone. Has it been 2 weeks? It must have been 2 weeks.
Is
Must be
Terla
3 weeks?
Terla still streaming or?
I don't know. I haven't checked.
Oh man,
To be
I feel
honest.
bad.
So do I feel bad. But well, firstly, I said that there was 100. I said we'd earned 111,000 sats.
Mm-hmm.
That was not true. I checked that as well. It was 84,000 sats. So I just lost 17. No, what is that? 20. What is that? 16
Why?
plus 11.
Where'd you get 111 from?
I don't know. Frankly, I don't know.
That's even worse.
I totally screwed it up. So no, but we'll give away. I'll still give away 111,000.
Mm-hmm.
I just take it on the chin because it's my fault.
You've done that a couple of times.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, what it is. But we did say 111,000, so 111,000 it is. But Terla, now you tell me. I haven't not checked. If it's hard to check.
Okay,
now
I think it was the 23rd of December. It's easily
Definitely
mate.
2 weeks
It's probably
past, right?
3 weeks now.
I know. So does that mean Terla's gone?
Sorry, Terla.
Sorry, Terla. If you come back, we'll give you a shout out. Is that what we're gonna do? I don't know. So do we move on? Do we move on to the next?
Yeah, but what do you want to do? Do you want to do a spin and pick, or do you want to just donate it to something else? Or do you want to do a spin and pick?
This is going to get painful, isn't
Well,
it?
we should have talked about this.
We should have, yeah. Well, the problem is...
fuck it, spin and pick.
But the problem is, there's no way of contacting these people through Fountain, right? We have their username, but you can't actually talk to them. There's no method of talking to them, other than if they comment. There you go. If they comment, maybe we should give it away to a commenter.
Of what pod? This
Our
one?
pod, any pod. But if they go on and comment, if somebody goes on and boosts comments, then you can reply.
Then we pick from them.
But that feels bad on the streamers, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, no, I think we...
Let's think this through. We'll do this next time.
No, fuck it. We'll do one more spin and pick.
Spin and pick.
Or flick and pick.
Flick and pick. Okay. Is this? I don't
and then
know
we'll
how to
see
do
who
it
that
anymore.
is.
It's all changed as well.
Okay.
Oh, I should have thought about this before we started.
All right, we'll work it out, and then we might try and do it at the end.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
Because there's all that spare time whilst we're thinking and talking at the same time. Okay.
Believe it or not, I have nothing. I do have a decent excuse though. A, Christmas, New Year's very busy. B, my nan died.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
We'll dedicate this show to your nan.
Yeah, I was going to say a full name, but I'm not going to.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, Norma. I'll say Norma. This is for Norma. So
Okay.
she was 97. She unfortunately checked out New Year's Eve, which was also my nephew's birthday, which he had a big party planned, all that kind of stuff. However, 97, great innings.
Absolutely.
She didn't have much quality of life at the end, so she was ready to meet a maker, that's for sure. So I have more than usual.
It's a good excuse. It's a perfect, not even an excuse.
Yeah. Oh, you know how I'm going to milk the fuck out of this too. Next week, you got anything, Brendo? No, my nan died.
Don't get your homework.
But literally the last 2-3 weeks, I haven't really been on.
You have been
you've
gone a bit well, and that's. I just said, listen, come back when you're ready to come back. And we have a guest next week, and he's double checked that you're okay to come back as well, really nicely. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
How does he know? You told him?
Yeah. Well, I had to.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's like, well, let's do it tomorrow. I was like, can't do it tomorrow or whatever, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's lovely.
So anyway,
thank you, mystery guest.
Yeah, you don't know who it is yet. So that's
I do. You told me.
I did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, love you, Norma.
So yeah, me too. I never met the lady. I'm sure she was lovely. But 97, that's like solid.
Yeah, fuck
well
yeah.
done. Well
Oh,
done.
you know what else? You know what else was on offer, right? When she died, or before she died, I think doctors were like, well, because she 97 again had all kinds of problems, but the thing that eventually got her was she had repeated pneumonia and she actually had a tumour on her lung.
Right.
And they said, well, we can biopsy the tumour to see if there's any hereditary thing. I only found this out after my sister told me. And my sister's like, said to them, mate, you know, if I can get to 97,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Actually,
Like, yeah.
Hereditary thing, I'll take it. Yeah.
Don't fucking bother. So, yeah.
True, good point.
Anyway.
So they didn't.
I don't
didn't
think
you
so.
don't- Yeah, okay, you wanna, yeah.
Nah.
97. Well done. That's really excellent.
Yep.
Now you.
All right.
Can you do the segue?
I was going to say
This
segue.
is hard for me right now.
No, I can't. Well, just tell me. Tell me what's been going on.
Let's talk price.
Yeah.
Let's just lighten up a little bit. So I woke up. No, you just said to me the price has gone up.
Yeah.
And I said, I know, but the only reason I know is because when my DCA email came through today, I was like, oh, that's shit. How did I get so little sats?
Yeah.
And then I went, oh yeah, that must be why. Checked, and sure enough, yeah. So we've had a bit of a pump. And no, that's the wrong thing. But where is the price?
Oh,
what is today and what is the date
it's
and where's the price?
26 something AUD or
Well,
18 something US, I think.
Okay.
But then I did. But then I did see
26,266 Australian dollars.
that's pretty good. Is it Jeff Ross? Jeff Ross? No, he's a comedian. Dr. Jeff.
Dr.
someone?
Jeff. Yeah, him.
Anyway,
I know who you mean.
he said, "Hate to be, the spoil sport, but don't forget the Bart Simpson pattern." So
yeah. I mean, I'll be 22 by the morning.
yeah,
Like,
quite
whatever, but-
possibly.
But what are we? 6.3% up for the year. So
Woo!
good year, right?
2023.
2020, 6.2. But yeah, 2023 is maybe, I don't know, I think we've got a way to go yet. But
Well,
We've got a
considering
nice
a
little
global recession is incoming.
good segue.
Yeah.
So Coinbase.
My nanny would have been alive for the 1930
Oh yeah.
something. Nah, I don't know. Probably wasn't. No,
She
she
wouldn't-
was. Yeah, the 35. I think she was born. Doxx.
I remember.
Here's a question: are we done with the Doxx jar?
Yeah, we're done. I can't.
Yeah,
I can't
no
be
more.
bothered with it anymore.
No more. Fucking hell, it's
It's
too hard. Yeah,
It's put in the too hard jar. We'll have a too hard jar now. It was becoming really annoying, but we do have to. Well, because we have to still give it away. Recession. What did you just say? Recession.
Recession coming, incoming. It's got to
So,
be.
Coinbase.
Yep.
Let's read that through. 1,100 positions to go at Coinbase.
The cut of how many? Do you know?
I don't know. We don't do work like
No.
1,100 of 1,103.
Gemini. Tell me about Gemini.
No, I don't. But BlackRock,
Yeah.
cutting 3% of staff.
Yep.
And I've got other ones in here. Amazon, 18,000 jobs. Global
Holy
workforce.
shit!
Salesforce, 8,000.
I don't know what Salesforce is, but
Um,
do you know what? Can I go back to?
can
Have
summarise
you got more?
quickly. I mean, I do, but it doesn't matter. You get the point, people. If anybody tells you a recession isn't coming, I would frankly tell you. I think we're in. Recession is a retrospective look back on the last 6 months, right? The actual definition. So you are actually in a recession before you are told you're in a recession because you've been in it for the last well, technically 6 months. So
I had a look on at the financial review today. Again, the library we get.
review.
Yeah. Well, we get. No, just have a quick.
You've changed.
A
Man.
quick flick.
You've changed.
And there was an article on Blackstone.
Blackstone, BlackRock.
Oh,
there is also a Blackstone. There's a Blackstone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
all these.
Anyway, private equity firm. They basically limited investor withdrawals and stuff last month, and the CEOs sort of come out saying that they didn't have a problem and all that kind of stuff. However, I tied that to BlackRock. So BlackRock's getting rid of a bunch of.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh well, yeah, but it was just this. But the point is only, like, recession is coming. Once these companies act faster than, the library, right? So, and you probably, and I actually think public sector jobs may grow.
They shouldn't.
No, of course not. But we already had that debate the other day. But I think public sector jobs are actually going to go up, but private sector jobs are going to come down, and we're going into recession whether people like it or not.
And when do you think?
When does it start? Technically,
When is it officially announced? All right. When do governments
Well, I've
admit?
not looked at
right.
last quarter's dates numbers, so I don't know if we've had a technical.
Just
three
do a
quarters.
Preston guess. Just
A Preston guess.
Yeah.
I have to listen, be a bit taller
third
and a bit better
quarter,
looking.
first quarter, second quarter.
Q3
You reckon? Oh, I thought it'd be sooner than that.
in Australia. Q3.
Really?
I think you'll get in other places sooner than that.
Well, they say
Europe
when America sneezes, the rest of the world catches a cold. Have you heard that?
Yeah. Well, Europe will go first, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Japan's an absolute basket case, so we can ignore that. In terms of the developed economies, I think Europe will go first.
Yeah.
I don't know Australia in the States. States might go before Australia, quite honestly. Yeah, so it's happening, in my opinion.
Which would have to also mean a good drop in the Bitcoin price as people shit themselves and don't know what to do before it then pumps, before they realise.
Yeah, so the market treats Bitcoin like a high-risk tech stock. That's how it sees Bitcoin. That's how it trades. It trades like a Netflix or an Amazon or a even at the risky end of the Netflix, Amazon, Google. You know, that's where it trades. Yeah. So, if they are falling, Bitcoin will also fall. Until such time as people understand that that's not what it is. Yeah. But who knows how long's a piece of string? Like,
do you still hold on to the notion of gradually then suddenly?
What do you mean hold on to the notion? Like, is that what I think is going to happen? Is that what you mean?
I mean, everyone says that gradually then suddenly.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I mean, I think the best outcome for everybody
is
like to be all encompassing for as many people as possible is a slow grind up, which is massively frustrating for the solid Bitcoiners because they're like, how can these people not get it yet? But I think there is going to be a tipping point at some point, and then that's your suddenly. But
so El Salvador obviously has their massive announcement. What's the incentive for a Western state to actually announce that they're accumulating Bitcoin?
They won't announce.
Yeah, exactly.
They won't announce.
So,
they'll do it without announcing.
But at some point, they find out. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean,
or we find out.
I mean, yeah,
it doesn't make sense for them to announce.
Well, maybe not for you and me, but like when Bitcoin was low in value, you know, like $10 or something, like Kaiser could move the price, literally a guy, and then when it got to
Elon,
when it got to how long ago was that? 2 years ago or something?
No, I'm only 2 years now. Oh fuck, how long am I?
No, you could be 3.
Oh, I'm almost 3.
This is 2023. Yeah, you're only 3 years. You're nearly done a full cycle.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah. So then Elon, then you're talking about the richest man in the world, pretty much. Yeah. It takes the richest man in the world to move the price, and even when he did move the price, it was only what was it, like 5 to 10%? It wasn't, which is a lot, but it's not. Yeah. Like earth shattering in that way. So we're now at the richest man in the world. We're beyond the richest man in the world. Yeah. So now you're into, I guess, big corporations, small countries, sovereign wealth funds, pension funds, big things moving in. Like I told you about the Fidelity thing, right?
Explain.
So Fidelity that came out with they have this thing called, they came out with a Bitcoin First report.
Oh yeah,
right? Which is the website, the website I have. So, but my website, because when I got it, I couldn't get bitcoinfirst.com. I've got bitcoin-first.com. Yeah. Right. So I get it, people. I know it's shit. But if somebody wants to give me the
hyphens are a shit coin.
Hyphens are a shit coin. Absolutely, they are. But is the day that report hit, the spike on the site, it was ridiculous for numbers, just because people were going to the wrong place. Yeah. Like nothing to do with me. They were going the wrong place, but just because it's the same name. Yeah, and I'm talking like, I don't know, like 100x or something. Really? Yeah, it was maybe somewhere between 50 and 100x, something like that.
So 100 people that day.
Yeah, 100 compared to me. But it's like between like a 50 and 100x or something.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
But then it immediately falls off again. Yeah. But it just shows you when something significant like that happens. Yeah. All of a sudden there's going to be a ripple effect across everything. And that's all Bitcoin businesses, all Bitcoin, even just like people sitting around the kitchen table. All of a sudden somebody asking, oh, Bitcoin went up 10% today. You must be happy. You must have had those conversations already, right? I'll be down today. Bitcoin went down today. Are you okay?
I don't engage anymore.
With family?
With colleagues. The family just know what I'm doing and what I'm into. And I just don't hammer on about it. I just like maybe it's the bear market part of my journey. I don't know.
Yeah.
When it maybe, you know what? When it fucking starts to fucking rocket, I'm going to be saying again, I will 100% be going to my family, get in now. Get some,
well,
get some.
It's going to be, if they did, they get in at a 60% discount. Brilliant, right? But that can annoy you. You're like, that guy doesn't deserve it as much as me. You know, I've been here I've been here 24 months. I've been here
your
42
millionaire
months.
neighbour that goes, all right, I'll just drop $100,000.
Yes, but two things, right? Firstly, if it's just a normal person, just a normal pleb or normal normie, they're not going to have any level of conviction. Yes, they might get a little bit, but they're not going to all of a sudden go, oh, yeah, I'm going to put in my life savings, right? Or unless they're a moron and then they get lucky, but there's very few of them. But so firstly, they come in and have no conviction. They probably sell out quickly. And then if you look at the other way, the millionaire guy you might know, your next door neighbour, top of the hill, actual top of the hill. Yeah, I mean, he was also already a millionaire.
Yeah.
He was way ahead of you.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So it's like the only person you can compare yourself to is you. You today and you tomorrow. Yeah. Don't compare yourself to other people.
No.
Pointless.
Yeah.
Be better than you. If you have more sats today than you had yesterday, you just played Solitaire. Right?
I did.
Every day.
How good is Solitaire? Oh,
Thunder
Games.
Go on, give them a plug. Because this game is good.
Look, I know you've had heaps of different games, but the simple is always best, and Solitaire is just so addictive.
I want a Sudoku. I like a Sudoku.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Would work, right? I think that'd work as well.
Thunder Games, Sudoku. Shout that out on the show notes.
Yeah, but Solitaire is good. And the best thing
Satoku maybe. I don't know. Yeah. That's terrible.
Yeah, this is why we should prepare.
It's been a while.
And the best thing, let's just keep plugging that. The best thing about it is there are other games where you got a prize every 24 hours. And I've not played the other games because Solitaire's come along and I've just let them go. But Solitaire, you get a prize every hour.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it could be 5 sats, but it could be, what did you say you wanted?
I got 200 sats the other day.
You start doing that once every hour and never sleep, you could do all right. But don't give up your work. Just keep going.
It's more exciting than Fold. Well, for us, because we don't have the card and all that kind of Satsback stuff.
Yeah, I know. That would be super exciting to just go get your, I don't know,
anything. Man, if only there was someone working on, a Satsback kind of a thing in Australia. If only. That'd be great, someone.
Would be.
All right, what else you got?
I'll got a few things, but let's go for this then. Just because Australia is obsessed with housing, and in some ways we all are. Bank of Australia Global Research, fixed rate mortgages to expire in 2023. Right? Look at that. I mean, it's hard to describe this graph, but this is basically think of a bar chart with a massive peak on it on 4 bars, and those 4 bars are 2023.
What's the months?
So it's March. It's quarters.
Right? Oh yeah.
So it's March, June, September, and December. But it must be averaging. Let's just, I could conservatively say it's averaging $50 billion each quarter, so $200 billion total in this year of mortgages that have to be rolled. So that's people coming off their.
I'm in that bar chart.
Are you in that chart?
I'm in that chart.
Because you did the 2020.
I did
thing,
October. I've talked about it before. Hat's told me lock it in as long as you can. I asked to do 4 or 5 years, and the broker goes, no, just do 2 and you might get another bite of the cherry, because the RBA said they're not going to raise rates before 2023.
Right. Okay, let's talk about that, right? So who's responsible, the RBA, the broker, or you?
Me. Totally me.
Ultimately, it's you, yes.
It's ultimately me. It's advice that he gave me, and I'm like, okay. And you know what? I was just attracted to the lowest interest rate I could have got.
Of course, we all are. Right? You're like, I can pay less and have more money in my pocket.
I'm like, I'm currently.
How would I not do that?
I'm currently 1.81% until.
Which is roll into 6.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah,
like
and,
I don't know where it's
from
going
memory, I think I asked for what the 4 and 5 was, and it might have been 3 point something or 4 at most.
Yeah, so you're definitely 2. Yeah. I mean, you're gonna lose.
Oh yeah, I'm in trouble. Do you know what else? You know what else happened?
No, go for it. Tell me.
The wife, obviously, because everyone's a bit tight at the moment, and I'm still DCAing and all that kind of stuff. I mentioned this beforehand. The wife actually sat down and did a budget.
Whoa.
Yeah, and asked me.
That does impress me, actually.
Yeah, and sort of worked out how much I smoke and drink. So,
was you counting in dollars or tats?
I'm in dollars. I'm in the doghouse. So.
But that's. I mean, I don't want to pick on your situation.
No.
Please tell me
Pick on me.
But that's interesting, right? That's just a sample of one. And you guys are, two employed people, two
we're doing
working
fine.
people.
We're
You're
doing fine. Yeah.
Live in a good place, all that kind of stuff. Have a nice house. Don't have ridiculous debt on your house. I won't go too any further than that. But you don't. You've done. You did since we've had it for a while and all that kind of stuff. And even you, too,
feeling it,
are now going, oh,
yeah.
And okay, let's segue then, because that takes me into global inflation rate. So Australia for 2022 CPI, 6.9%, right? Now that's horrible, but because everything just got 6.9% more expensive. But globally, I mean, let's say it's middle of the road. Like Brazil 5.9, South Korea 5, Singapore 6.7, Germany 10, Italy 11.8. Argentina 92.4.
What's Turkey?
Turkey 84.4. Now, again, going back to Effie, like that's just published rates.
Yeah,
like that's not what you saw. That's just published rates, right?
Rates,
so,
yeah.
There are, Switzerland 3. There are lower levels, but generally, globally, Australia is actually in a pretty decent situation.
Maybe I should get a loan from Switzerland.
Yeah, UK 10.7. Did I say that already?
Jesus, no.
So it's hurt. Yeah, if you're feeling it and your wife's talking about it, and we're only at 6.9. But the difference in Australia is we start from a big base, a high base. Like property is expensive here.
It's stupid.
So, I mean, how many people with $1 million of debt, no cash in the bank, and think they're rich?
Well, if you would have noticed around town here, lots of for sale signs going up.
Do you think that's noticeable? Do you?
I've noticed it. Well, I've noticed it because I've got a mate that's wanting to move to Bonnie's, and they've cropped up more than what seems like more than normal.
Yeah, okay. You could be. Yeah, I mean, maybe you're right.
But that's where supply and demand comes in. Like you couldn't buy a house, anywhere, then they're everywhere. So it's like, well,
I think there's two things happening there. There's that, but there's also the COVID rush to the regions, and now who was it? I mean, I know it's not in Australia, but Disney just recently said you have to be back in the office 4 of every 5 days.
Oh yeah,
right. So because we're a creative business, we need to be around each other to be creative. Fair enough. But
you reckon they're all going back?
Well, I don't know. Like but it's just indicative of what industries, like businesses, want.
Yeah.
Now we've got a local energy supplier. I know their CEO is keen on the energy grid. What do they call themselves?
Network.
Yeah, essentially, literally.
Well, you can say that. Essential energy. Yeah, essentially.
I wish I was that clever. But they've got a guy who's keen on the work from home. So there will be, different opinions.
Yeah.
But regardless, if say 20%, 30% of the businesses say, right, okay, back in the office.
Yeah.
Then everybody who just rushed to the region, who can't commute, who can't work from home anymore, is going to have to just turn around and go back. So they probably overpaid coming up.
Yep.
They're probably going to get less going back.
Yep.
And they're going back.
Yep.
And who's going to be purchasing that house they're vacating?
Yeah.
So I think prices are going to fall here.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, I think they're going to fall massively, but I don't think that's coming anytime soon.
No, not this year.
No, I think actually, in some ways, I think I've mentioned this before. Like, I actually think we may have another. Like,
you have mentioned that.
I think there's another bubble to blow, right?
Of real estate.
Of everything. Whether it hits real estate, I don't know. But I just think they're going to at some point print massively on a huge scale, right?
And everyone's going to go, yay,
and
Band-Aid.
Rush into risk assets, and property is the one Australia likes, and so yeah, I think there is. But so it's those two, competing forces, right? It's just who knows which way it's going to go. So that just takes us into that. But the other thing, and I'll give this as a tweet of the week, I think, because it's a little bit later, more than a week, but we can have it anyway. Alan B. Watts. Most common response I've been hearing with regards to Bitcoin is that people feel they missed it. The truth, well, this couldn't be further from the truth. And then he's given a picture of the halvings.
Oh,
and right, so, and we're 3 halvings into 32 halvings.
Yeah.
That's how early we are.
Yeah.
3 of 32. We think we're anybody who gets 3.
So
2012.
I'm there for the third.
No, 2024 will be 4.
Yeah, but I was there for the third.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, you're first.
Well,
yeah.
that makes
Oh no,
sense.
hang on, no, hang on.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that must be right.
Yeah,
12,
it is
16, 20, 2024. So, yeah, we're at 3. 3.
Yeah. That's kind of staggering to look at for us, but if I was to show my, parents or, friends that, they just like, they still don't get it. You've then got to still explain the
You'd have to
halving.
then make it that as an analogy to something else though, right? Wouldn't? Oh, fair play, it was from Relay. So well done, Relay. That's Relay got
nice.
up. But you'd have to then say, okay, well, I know what would be the equivalent? What would be the analogy there, right? Something else you're just really early at.
Fuck do I know.
It's like, or you could like take a pint glass and start filling it up with water till it was like only just above the bottom, and go, that's how early you are for a pint, or something like that, right?
Diluting the pint.
Right, and I feel like doing the same with like the supply that's left.
Yeah.
Like, this is how early we are.
Yeah.
This is a good glass. 2 pint
Let's
glasses.
do our first 2-bit video.
Okay, I'll go in a...
Yeah, just cut your head out. Just do...
Okay, yeah, it's okay. You can do that.
You do coloured water. Remember the Colgate ad where she snaps... Oh, no, that was Australian. Never mind.
No.
Someone will.
Well, you can...
No, it's not worth it.
Okay. Yeah, so that's quite good. If you had, like, this is how early we are. This is how... Of a full glass, this is where we're up to. And this is how much supply is left.
Yeah.
Get it now? Right? So, well done, Alan. Was it Alan?
Alan B. Watt.
Loved it.
Or something.
And...
All right, we're going to keep this short.
Yeah, I think so. But I want two little other things, if we can. Is that right?
Please, yeah.
So this is just a tweet, but I just wanted to hammer the point. Since the 31st of December 2019, so pre-COVID, just before COVID, U.S. national debt has risen $8.77 trillion, right?
Is there a percentage on that?
Of total debt?
Yeah.
It's like 32 trillion, so it's like a quarter. But, so, of the history of the dollar, a quarter has been done in the last 1,104 days.
That sounds ridiculous.
I know, it's madness, right? It's madness, which is $7.9 billion a day.
Wow.
$331 million an hour. $5.5 million a minute, or about $1 million since I started talking.
Wow. You love numbers.
I love it.
You fucking
but
love numbers.
it just takes it down to its most simple, right?
Yeah.
Like when you say that to people, like, oh well, that's a big number. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
$1 million since the last 5 seconds of talking. Like, where's that? You gonna pay that back?
Yeah. Where's it going?
You gonna pay that back? Good luck. Yeah. And okay, so if you want to be quick,
I do. I think we should.
Well, this is old, but I just wanted to then, like, the disconnect between everybody who's probably still listening here and those who are making these ridiculous policy decisions. This is Mary Daly, right? This is Dick of the Day. Mary Daly is the Federal Reserve Bank president of San Francisco, right? Who earns $422,900 a year. This is her quote. I don't feel the pain of inflation anymore. I see prices rising, but I have enough. I don't find myself in a space where I have to make trade-offs because I have enough. And many Americans have enough. President, Federal Reserve Bank President of San Francisco.
Where'd she say that? Did she say that in an interview, or was it not so?
Can I...
that's disgusting.
It is disgusting. It was on a Spaces. It was actually in a Spaces.
I hope someone called her on it.
I mean,
then and there.
but it's just like, yeah, you have enough, but do you think everybody's you? Do you think frankly, like, how many people are earning $422,000 a year? Like,
it's the same.
I don't know what the percentage is,
but it's
not
almost the
fucking
same like Western, groups that don't understand how beneficial Bitcoin can be for the oppressed and the unbanked and all that kind of stuff. They just don't see it because they don't experience it.
Because they're not being hurt.
Because they're not being hurt. So it's a similar kind of idea to that, I think.
Totally. Let them eat cake.
Let them eat cake.
Yeah.
All right. You good, Hats?
Yeah, I'm away to stack some sats. They can eat their fucking cake.
All right.
Sorry for the language.
No, fuck that. All right.
Have a happy New Year, everybody.
Latest.
Oh, are we going to do a thing? We're going to spin. You just stopped that. Are we going to spin?
No, I haven't spotted. Yeah, let's do it. Can you find it? Okay,
to...
sorry, we're not going yet. Quick spin. We'll give it to someone.
Right. What do we have?
Sorry,
to do?
Terla.
Well, Terla. Yeah. Well, Terla's fault, really. Sorry.
It's got to be longer than 30-second
Oh.
gap before you can do this. Otherwise, I'm cutting it off. Boosters, streamers.
I don't know how to do it, mate. Here we go. No, I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. It's all changed. We're going to do it. So next time...
Another shitty ending.
Next time, which is going to be next Thursday night, which will come out the following Monday.
We might get our guest. We'll flip it and then we'll share the screen and he can pick someone off that thing.
That's better.
Cool. All right, ladies. What was my thing again? Later fuckers or something?